Welcome to the world united. Welcome to the world united.
Hello, everybody. This is Scott Frank and Yossi Lerman, and we are here to talk to you about having less stress and more joy in your life, and actually having the world become a better place by using our peace, harmony, joy approach that we've discovered over the years, talking together, working together, and understanding that self-help books and conferences and just general learning that I've grown up with, and scripture and understanding the Torah and just deep religious learning can come together to really help you and help change the world. And we're going to share some of the really great insights and learnings that we've had over the years that have changed our lives and helped change the lives of many around us. So before we get into it, I want to introduce you to Rabbi Yossi Lerman. Yossi, would you tell the people a little bit about yourself?
Hi there, everyone, and you there, and we are here. My name is Yossi Lerman, and I am a practicing rabbi and coach and mentor. I live in Atlanta, Georgia, and yes, indeed, today, the subject for today is really important to me, something that I think about and try to practice, not just on a daily basis, but hour by hour by hour. And so we are very happy to be here with you to share methods, skills, ideas, approach to life. But after all, we all want to live a happy, successful life. And to us, there's a few skills that we need to practice. It's like learning how to swim. If you know how to do the strokes, then swimming will become a pleasure and a sport, and you can get a lot done. So I'm really happy and excited to be here together with my dear friend and partner. Back to you, Scott.
Thank you, Yossi. Yes, so I'm Scott Frank. I also reside in Atlanta, Georgia, United States, and I work for a Fortune 10 company. I'm an executive there, so I've had some experience leading organizations and growing people and profits and things like that. However, my real passion is around helping people and helping people be all they can be, not from a business perspective so much, but from a life perspective. And it's been such an exciting journey that Yossi and I have been on, as we have really discovered what we believe are some key elements that God has given us to implement, to tap into, to really, again, make our lives better, make our families' lives better, and honestly, actually make the world better. So we're just going to jump into it and kind of walk you through, what we use as an approach to have a more joyful life and really have a lot less stress with ourselves and with the people that we're around. So the first element of it is peace. And we believe that peace, if you can have peace with yourself and peace with other people, it will make a big difference. The second is harmony, and it's about having harmony with yourself and harmony with others. And then when you've done all that, there's joy. And so again, peace, harmony, and joy are the elements. And we're going to walk you through how they interplay. And again, how you can have a better life and how you can help the world be a better place. And the first point we simply want to make is it all starts with you. If you want to make an impact on your community, on your family, on the world, it all starts with you. And it all starts with you having peace, harmony, and joy within yourself. If you really want to make a difference, you've got to get good at this and really understand how this all works with yourself. God has given you all the tools, and we are going to show you how to use them right now. So, Yossi, you want to talk a little bit about peace within yourself?
Okay, yes, Scott, thank you so much. Well, you know, we don't have to look too far. We are all exhausted. We're all here together at home and experiencing something that we've never seen before in our life. And we're simply exhausted. Many of us are stressed out. Many of us are hardly making it. Our kids are in school or not in school. We are worried. We are overwhelmed. Then here in America, we're dealing with almost a chaotic situation of different opinions and different parties. And so we realize that the first step is peace of mind. And peace of mind for us means calm down. We really can't function well when we have a lot of those negative emotions. We all call that those stresses, the anger, the sadness, the depression, the anxiety. We call that one word. It's negative emotions. And guess what? Negative emotions is toxic. It just weakens you. It drains the life, it drains your energy out of you. It just robs you from being the best you can be. And as much as it is tough, and you feel the weight, the concern, but in order to move forward, in order to put one step in front of you, you really have to learn how to calm down. You can't think properly, you can't feel properly. And so step one for us, before we can reach the peak, the top of the pyramid, which is joy, we realize we need to do something, put some control over all of the negative feelings that makes you feel anxious, makes you feel like shaking, or just puts you down and I'm not in the mood. So we need to calm ourselves down. That's step one, peace.
Yeah, excellent, Yossi. So let me just add a little bit more on to what Yossi said, because it really is, you're going to have a joyful life, if you're going to have joy with others, joy in the world, it really does start with having peace within yourself. That is the first step. And some of the ways that we've had a bunch of workshops, some of the ways that we've worked with others and talked with others and learned about ourselves. One is just have faith in God. And it doesn't matter what religion you are, but when you truly have your faith in God, you can reduce your stress so much because you don't worry about tomorrow. You know that if you do good, if you keep your mind open to what God reveals to you, that He will show you the way. He will take care of you. He will give you what you need. And so God is really kind of fundamental to this. If you really truly have your faith, your stress should reduce, your peace should be there, and you should be prepared for all the rest of this journey that we're about to put you on. There's so many other things. We have a book called Less Stress, More Joy. You can get it on Amazon. There's all these other things. There's Pilates, there's yoga, there's healthy eating, healthy thinking. There's all these, there's this thing called Quantum Think, this program that tells you how to be more connected with yourself. And when you do these things, you can really have a lot more peace within yourself and be positioned again to have all the other great things that come with life. So once you have the peace within yourself, the next step in this ladder or pyramid, as we like to call it, is harmony. And so Yossi, I want to talk a little bit about what harmony within ourselves looks like as we bridge ourselves from peace, staying calm, to joy, which is an amazing feeling. Like what's going to position us and catapult us up to this amazing feeling of joy?
Great. Yes. So again, we want to be We want to be healthy. Healthy is when everything is functioning well. Thank God, your heart's beating and your fingers, your hand, everything is working and you're healthy. We think of joy as being a healthy state of mind. So we want to reach this level of a healthy state of mind. We realize, again, what are the obstacles? What are the roadblocks, the bumps? And we realize how important it is, after you can calm down, is to find harmony. The harmony within ourselves can incorporate, meaning every part of your day, when you're at work or whether you're home, every part of your day is united. There seems to be one theme in your life. You are one person. You're not a broken dichotomy of, well, this is me at work and this is me at home. This is me here, this is me there. Finding inner harmony. Harmony can also mean harmony between my thinking, my mind, and harmony between my heart. Am I all in sync? Harmony is making peace between my values. I want to be a good person, yet I find myself struggling with certain temptations, passions, desires that doesn't seem too healthy and too moral. So overall, again, finding a clarity in your life is when you can show up and say, there is one entity here. You got that one mission statement about yourself. That ties it all in, and you're feeling very healthy, like all your body parts are functioning together. Your hand and your feet, it's all working together. Your whole life is all working together. That's the harmony within.
Excellent, Yossi. Yes. So again, once you're peaceful, once you're calm, how do you get to joy? And again, harmony is what energizes, catapults you. It's really like a bridge, and it's really all of your body parts, your body, your mind, your soul, everything working together and making music, beautiful music. One of the things that we like to remind everybody, again, getting back to God, is that God has created each of us uniquely, specially, with all these special gifts, talents, interests, passions. And when you can connect with those, then you can actually make this beautiful music that God intended for you, and you can have these joyful experiences on a consistent basis. And so we encourage you to think about, like, what did you really thoroughly enjoy when you were a child that you maybe gave up because your parents told you, you should be a doctor or a lawyer or do this or that. Your teachers, your friends, everybody might have told you should do something different. But what do you really like? What are you really good at? What are you really passionate about? And once you recognize those things, we encourage you to work on them, grow them, and make this beautiful music in yourself so that you can position yourself, again, for consistent, joyful experiences. So again, that's peace, that's the harmony. Now the joy. So talk a little about joy within ourselves.
Okay, thank you, Scott. Yeah, joy is that big word that everybody talks about. And it's very important for us to define what are we talking about here? We have taken joy, and joy is not necessarily loud. Joy is not necessarily exciting. Joy can be very quiet joy. To me, joy is a state of mind. Joy is a state of mind where I feel energized. I don't look at joy as being an emotion. I know love is an emotion, hate is an emotion. Joy is this overarching state of being. You're in a good emotion, you're good feeling, you're in a good mood, you're in an elevated, healthy state of mind. You can approach everything with that level of excitement, and you're invigorated. So joy is when you've got the sun shining inside of you, and the light is there, and that brightens everything you do. Your mind is working, all cylinders, your heart is functioning on all the levels. So I have been taught through the studies of Kabbalah that joy invigorates everything we do. And if you're doing something without the joy, it's not 100%. You're like, yeah, I'm there, but I'm not really there. Joy is when you're there, and you're there 100%. Scott?
Yes, it's well said. And I'll just simply cap it off by saying, you know, joy is something. I think everybody likes the feeling, right? It's a feeling you like to have all the time. It's energizing. It's refreshing, and it allows you to do amazing things. By the way, it's also in the Bible. It's in the Torah. I mean, it talks about we should do everything in honor of God with joy. And so it's something that we actually have an obligation to do. And it's such an amazing thing, and we should all strive to achieve it. And I'll tell you, just to kind of reinforce the point, if you want to have joy on a consistent basis, don't multitask. It's almost impossible to have joy if you're doing two things at one time. Focus, be in the moment. You will have more joyful experiences on a consistent basis. Now, here's the thing. We've got so much more we could talk to you about. Unfortunately, we are short on time. And so I simply want to just wrap this up by saying these peace, harmony, and joy that you do within yourself, if you want to help your families, if you want to help your community, help the world, it applies to those also. If you want to have better family relationships, don't fight with your family members. Respect them. Understand that they are all given to you as blessed people from God. From a harmony perspective, appreciate that they all are given different talents, gifts, different perspectives. Respect those. Understand that God has created each of them especially. And if you can help everybody work together, you can make beautiful music together like an orchestra. If everybody played the same instrument in an orchestra, it wouldn't sound too good. But if you can all play your instruments and feel good about each other, you can make harmony together. And if you can be in the moment with each other, you can have joyful experiences consistently with your family. And by the way, this applies to your communities in the world. Don't fight with your neighbors. People can have different opinions, but you don't have to get in a fight with them. You don't have to argue with them. Listen, respect them. And from a harmony perspective, if you really want to have the best community, the best world, we all are bringing things to the table. Let's listen. Let's work together. Let's try to make our communities and our planet a better place. And again, from a joy perspective, let's be in the moment. Let's appreciate each other while we are with each other. Let's just listen and communicate well and experience each other deeply. And we can actually make a humongous difference, really change this world, make it a place that we all feel good about. So with that, we're going to say thank you for your time. Again, if you want to hear more, read more about us, our book, Less Stress, More Joy, the Peace, Harmony, Joy approach is on Amazon.com, selling for $4.10, which is the absolute cheapest that Amazon will let us sell it. We're not selling it for any profit. We are simply trying to help as many people as we can on this planet. And we wish everybody a great day, wishing you much joy. And we appreciate the opportunity to speak at this spiritual conference.
Shalom,
Bye-bye.
everyone, and God bless you.